place to help people find peace. It's a tiny temple with big aspirations. News 13's John Lee has that story.
Here we are in an upside-down world.
At a time when there's so much we can't control, a symbolic doorway grabs our attention.
Man is the messenger who has forgotten the message.
Jonathan Flom hasn't forgotten.
And I think this virus has really brought that to bear. We remember the message. We remember the message of love and compassion. Please leave your message. Please leave your messages, thoughts, and prayers.
Beyond the door, Jonathan invites anyone troubled by the coronavirus to a sacred space in his backyard that used to be a playhouse.
I went and got some old recycled pallet wood, sided it with that, and we can turn the playhouse into a prayer house. While the world is topsy-turvy, and I just felt like I had to do something as small as it was, so decided to build this temple in my backyard.
He ponders the world far beyond the revamped 8x8 space he calls the Tiny Temple.
I love the idea of repurposing things.
As he sits in silence, he prays for family in the New York metro area so devastated by COVID-19.
Meditate and be mindful of other people and pray for people that I'm thinking about.
Jonathan wants this backyard hut to be a source of peace. He also writes an Asheville Tiny Temple blog to document this tumultuous time.
I'm kind of a freelance Zen monk and milkman. First day.
That's quite a sentence. But seriously, 7 years ago he founded Farm to Home Milk. Over the years, he's been more than just a dairy delivery guy.
As a milkman, I always listen to people making my deliveries.
Those qualities make him a voice of calm and reason. And in the confines of his tiny temple, he wraps his mind around an enormous crisis.
When I'm in that little
cops
space,
and lights before.
8 police cars, a fire truck, and ambulance were here for Anthony Pena. It's his 11th birthday.
Everybody's just so used to hanging out with family and friends for birthdays, and unfortunately, well, this year it didn't happen. So it could have been a bummer, but I think this really brightened his day. I think it made his day.
And over at Leah McWilliams' house, pure, unbridled joy.
You waved a lot.
And I went this way.
And he did that. He was a wild animal. So excited.
I'm turning 6 today.
School teacher Tess McWilliams sent a Facebook message to police 2 days before her son's 6th birthday, hoping one squad car could come out. Instead, the cavalry did.
These are the police officers we see every day. They're out patrolling our streets. So it was nice to see them, see them in a different way, come celebrate my son.
Parades like this have been gaining traction across North Texas, with first responders from the Colony to Forest Hill getting in on the action.
What do you want to tell the officers that came to your birthday?
I love you. Happy birthday!
You guys, make a world of a difference. For my 6-year-old, it was, you made his birthday super special. So we want to just thank you.
The parades last a minute or two, using first responders who are available. Rowlett officer Cynthia Zavala says emergency calls are still the priority.
We're here 24 hours a day responding to calls, and so having something like this is just gonna remind us that, our kids need us and we're here to make them smile.
Did it make it super special?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A way to serve and protect.
It's just mind-blowing. I was just, boom.
And be a friend when it's needed most. Deanna Zoga, NBC5.
A small idea has turned into a movement right before our very eyes. This garage is now a bike repair shop. The supplies, the bikes, the garage were all donated. The bike guru is not just fixing old bikes, he's changing lives derailed by a crisis no one saw coming.
Bicycle means so much more than just 2 wheels to me. It means, a way out of poverty. It means a way out of, sadness, depression.
Every time you see Juan Orellana these days, he's either on his bike or helping others get on one.
It's something that's really benefit health, mental, world.
Juan's life got turned upside down by coronavirus.
I lost my job due to the COVID-19.
2 weeks into quarantine, Juan was out of work and searching for answers. He found inspiration in those who turned their attention to helping others.
Rodney Mayo was feeding, the hospitality community Feeding South Florida was providing foods for families. So all of those organizations inspired me.
What started as a social media post hoping to get some old bikes for people in need exploded into what's now called Project Ride It Out.
More bikes being donated, dropped off, picked up, fixing here, dropping off there. It was just like, heck, go, 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 go. It was amazing. Then all of a sudden I need more space. Somebody reaches out for a bigger space. The industry alley provided this big, huge warehouse.
The goal? Provide transportation, relieve stress, or give a family a way to get out of the house together.
Donated 4 bicycles to a single mother with 3 kids, just so that they can go out for a bike ride.
For this homeless couple, the bicycle means they can get to doctor's appointments and food pantries at a time when charity resources are stretched to the limit.
Without this, we've probably walked 400 or 500 miles in the last 2 months.
Oh yeah.
5 to 8 miles, 5 to 10 miles a day.
An old bike that nobody was using might even help them find work.
Plan on getting a job with one of the guys we know that delivers pizzas.
Juan's new job is turning around reliable transportation that doesn't need gas, insurance, or expensive upkeep, and making a positive difference in the city.
It's very humbling to be a part of a community that is so generous. And even in times of need, there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes it's very dim, but as long as we just keep pedaling forward, we're going to go to it.
The mayor of West Palm Beach named Orellana one of 4 West Palm Beach Together Heroes for his